On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Chamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Motion man is Rice. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Broncos.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Hey, Riblin!
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Lance. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Broncos will get just a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 57!
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Attack!
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Yellow! Yellow!
On third down, Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as he's on to punt for the second time. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Ready up! Let's go!
To throw is Lance. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Whoa. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go! Set! Go!
Lance looking to throw. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To throw, here's Lance. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
He'll try the right side this time, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, color.
Play action here. Mahomes. Now he takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Up the middle they go. And they continue to pour it on. Into the end zone. Tack on 2 more points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8. A pistol snap with Lance. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Lance. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. What a pickup. A gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They send Sutton in motion. Lance. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Reynolds is the motion man here.
Back 60.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Got it into the hands of Mims. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down. Throwing, Lance. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. They send Sutton in motion. Now Lance. He goes right back to Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. To throw is Lance. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
It is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 89 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. To throw, here's Lance. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Lance looking to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
They put Campbell in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damari Mathis.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready.
Dulcich now brought in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Lance. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Come back. Hey, Sunday on Sunday on Sunday on Sunday.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
A pistol snap with Lance. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They put Campbell in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete.